Okay, welcome back to what is probably the last part of Silent Hill 2 Remake. We are currently wet, and we're just making our way through the Otherworld Hotel. I feel like this is going to be the last video. I might include part of this in the previous video because that one was pretty short, but there are some stuff that we still have to get through. Like, we still have to meet up with Angela again, and then we still have to find out about Pyramid Head as well. The game is also giving me ammo, which makes me a little bit worried. I'm pretty sure the last couple bosses are fairly close together though, so we'll see. I can't exactly run in this water. This is as fast as I can go. So yeah, at the time of this recording, I just finished dinner. The last video was recorded right before dinner, so I'm basically just marathoning this. I want to get this out of the way. I'm having a great time, but it's super creepy. Oh, Angela. Oh hey, on the wall.
Mama? Mama! I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. You're not my mama. It's you.
Sorry, Angela. I think you were right. What we're looking for, it's not here. Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
Okay, we're somehow in the stairs here. Yeah, so that's Angela's version of Silent Hill, I suppose. We don't really know what really happens to her. Like, obviously the fire isn't burning her, and according to her, it's always like this for her. So it's just kind of left open-ended as to what happens to her. But the bodies on the side of the stairway most likely represent Angela's father and brother. Both of them sexually assaulted her, and then her mother basically just abandoned her and just ran away on her own. And eventually Angela killed both father and the brother, so that's why she's in Silent Hill, and that's why they were on the wall there. Where are we going? I'm thinking there's something on that side. So break room was crossed off, and so was the laundry room, but we'll still try it anyways. Oh, never mind. We can see that it's crossed off. Not gonna not take that. I don't know what happened to her though. Okay, so manager's office and TV room. This is where the puzzle was earlier. 312 to be cleared out. Oh, that was creepy. No one's returning. 312. That would have been Mary and James's room. I'm not going in there. Oh, I thought I saw one there. Oh, that's a special door. Okay, let's go. Back into the labyrinth-esque place. Oh, Pyramid Head? I mean, it is leaving a trail of bodies. Oh, yeah. Nope, let me out. Oh, frick. Save square. Okay. Let's reload. I remember in the original game, to fight Pyramid Head, you had to like run from corner to corner and then just shoot it with like a rifle. Or at least that's the best way to fight him anyways. But obviously this is gonna be different.
James!
Leave her alone. Leave us both the hell alone.
Face yourself, James.
I know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore. I'm ready.
I'm not. Go away. So it seems like the game was a little bit more subtle into what Pyramid Head in this one. So I'll try my best to talk about him while I'm fighting these guys. Oh, he threw it. I'm pretty sure I missed that. But Pyramid Head is James. It represents his guilt and his shame of what he did, killing Mary. And so Pyramid Head is trying to get James to kind of face what he did. And so throughout the game, they are more interested in killing the monsters. So the lion figures, the mannequins, and Maria more than James. Because those were distractions to James. It doesn't really matter if we use too much ammo at this point, like, we are pretty much endgame. Ouch. It does matter if we die though. And these guys are kind of formed by James's mind. When he came to Silent Hill with Mary, they visited the Historical Society and saw the photo of the executioner. And that's where the imagery of this pyramid head came from in James's subconscious as well. And now, like he said, he doesn't really need them anymore. Scarlet egg. Rust-colored egg. Oh, great. Rust-colored egg. Let's reload. Anything in here? Nope. Let's go. Time to listen.
What do you want, James? Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
Oh, black there. Hold up. Yeah, we lost the letter as well. Lost the envelope. Oh, it's dark. Ten handgun ammo. Wow. Shape forces the mind. 26. Oh wow, it's giving us a lot of ammo. I don't think the final fight's that hard, right? Unless they changed it. My controller's vibrating like crazy right now. I don't know why. Like, I guess it's supposed to like give you some tension, but like it's kind of stupid. When it's just like constantly vibrating. Oh. Time to fight the stupid bed.
Mary? I have missed you so much.
I've missed you too. We can finally be together. forever.
No.
James. Honey. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I know you tried,
James, please.
but she's gone. I know that now,
Stop it.
and I can't just keep pretending.
Shut up! What do you want? Do you even know anymore? I'm yours. I'm here for you. So what if I'm not her? I can give you what she never could. I can be better than her. What else do you want me to be? What else can I be?
I am so sorry, Maria. I really am. But this has to stop. It's time to let it go.
Oh boy.
No.
What?
I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you go. I can't!
So, Maria's a monster. She doesn't know, well, she probably knows now, but she didn't know that she was a monster. She was born from James's desires and Silent Hill, and she sort of just woke up in Silent Hill one day. So, Maria never really meant harm for James. She just wants James to... Oh, shoot. God damn. Like, she just wants James to love her, to be with her forever, but... I wouldn't say she intentionally did that. Oh, saw that coming. Oh, this is new. Oh. Is there any way out? I missed. Never experienced this one before. Usually you just fight him up top. I mean, fight her up top on the rooftop in the original game. Frick. This definitely makes it a lot more creepier. She's not doing that much though. Must be said. Wait, we're still doing this? Ugh. Yeah, this fight is a lot longer than I remember it to be. They made her a lot more tankier. Oh. And more, like, bullet sponge. Because I remember from what I've seen of the original fight, I think it was fairly short. That didn't work. Oh. Damn it. Probably not a good idea. We have so much ammo anyways. Doesn't really matter if we keep spamming. Ooh, that was close. Oh, behind us. Let's do shotgun. Let go, Maria. I don't want to kiss you. Goodbye. Wait, what? That was so abrupt. Is this the in-water ending? So, editor's note here, they for some reason cut out a bunch of the context stuff for the in-water ending. I don't know why. And because of that, the story isn't that coherent anymore. So I'm just going to look for a clip of the leave ending and I'll put it in here. And that would make the story make a lot much more sense. And then after that, we'll watch the in-water ending that I got.
Mary.
Hey, handsome.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I told you. I wanted the pain to end.
Yeah. You did. But that's not why I did it. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary.
It's okay, James. Here.
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for.
So this is where the in-water ending is supposed to come in, but for some reason they cut out that previous part.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon, so that you remember me for who I was, and not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself, and for others. Like you did for me. James, you made me happy.
So I got this clip from a YouTube channel called Silent Hill Memories, so I'll link it in the description below. And now back to the original in-water ending that we got.
I miss you so much. I tried. I really did, but I can't. Just can't go on without you. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. I know this isn't what you would want. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore. You're not here. Are you?
Oh, I'll talk about this later.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself. And for others. Like you did for me. James. You made me happy.
Okay, Silent Hill 2. For some reason we got the in-water ending. I will have to search this up afterwards, but I feel like they cut out some stuff from the original in-water ending. Like, they didn't explain anything in this one. So I might just have to search up the leave ending, and then I will put it into the video afterwards. But I was trying to go for the leave ending, and in the original, I know that, like, if you look at Angela's knife, it signifies James's desire to commit suicide more, so you get more points added towards the in-water ending. Looking at Mary's photo gives you more points towards the leave ending, and if you maintain your health well throughout the game so that you're not constantly in the red, then you get points toward the leave ending as well. And I thought I did the health management pretty well throughout the entire series, so I'm not too sure how I got the in-water ending. They must have added a bunch of other conditions towards the ending or something like that. But just in case anyone's confused, I'll just sort of interject some explanations of the story while the credits are rolling. So in this in-water ending that we got, we see that James is looking at the backseat of his car. That's because Mary's body was actually in the backseat of the car. And I hinted at this at the very beginning in the first video when I was trying to look in the backseat of the car, and you can actually see like a black long bag. So I found that pretty interesting. But Mary didn't die 3 years ago. Mary died very shortly before the events of Silent Hill 2. The reason that James killed Mary and he blocked it out of his head, but the reason that he thought Mary died 3 years ago was because Mary actually got the disease 3 years ago, and that is when she quote-unquote died to James, because the entire dynamic of their relationship changed at that point. The letter that James got in the very beginning was all in his mind and a creation of Silent Hill. That letter didn't exist. So when he started finding more about the truth with the letter, that's why the letter disappeared from the inventory. The actual letter is the one that Laura stole from Rachel's locker, and the voiceover from Mary that we got when James was committing suicide was the actual letter that was supposed to be sent to James. Back to what I was saying about James's relationship with Mary dying 3 years ago. If you look back to the long hallway scene where we got snippets of Mary's conversations with James, you can see that she, because of the disease, grew quite resentful, quite jaded, and a little bit bipolar, you could say. And as a result of that, she lashed out at James quite often, which is why some of the monsters, like the flesh lips and the mandarin, they had lips on them, because I guess it's like a little bit traumatic to him. He also grew more and more sexually frustrated due to Mary's condition, and every time he visited her, he was basically surrounded by pretty nurses, which is why a lot of the monsters, like the lying figure, the mannequins, the nurses, all had female body parts to them, because it was a representation of his pent-up sexual frustration. And that desire also created Maria, which was basically his wife, but a sexier, more flirtatious version of his wife, something that he wanted. Like I mentioned before though, Pyramid Head was a representation of his guilt, his shame. That is why the head was covered, and throughout the entire series, Pyramid Head was more interested in killing the monsters themselves rather than James, because the monsters acted as a distraction to James. And because of that, you can say that in that hallway scene at the hospital, Pyramid Head was actually more interested in chasing Maria rather than James himself. Ultimately, James and Mary started drifting apart. James visited her less and less as time went on, and he resorted to alcoholism, which is why I mentioned in that cutscene at Heaven's Night that he was just staring straight at the alcohol. But because of all these things combined, he grew resentful of Mary. In his mind, he was convincing himself that he killed Mary to ease her pain, to end her suffering, but ultimately, he did it for selfish reasons. He felt that Mary was holding him back from living his own life. And it's probably explained in the leave ending that I will put up as well. So, the other thing is, inside Silent Hill, every monster is a reflection of the person's trauma and guilt and all that stuff. James's monsters were more sexual in nature, but they also represented sickness and death because of Mary. And some of the monsters, like the Flesh Lips, the Abstract Daddy, and Maria at the end, they were all encased in like a metal frame, which was sort of like a bed frame because Mary herself was bedridden. Angela and Eddie, although they see monsters, their monsters are different from the ones that we see from James's point of view. Angela's monsters are most likely his father and his brother that sexually abused her before. And then Eddie's monsters were probably the people who made fun of him for his weight. Oh, I thought the credits were ending there. Laura, being the innocent 8-year-old that she is, she didn't have any of these issues, and she didn't see any monsters at all. So she was actually completely safe the entire time. And that's the reason why she couldn't actually hear or see Maria at all. Most likely, there are 3 different Silent Hills. So a regular Silent Hill, which is a tourist town where there's regular people living their daily lives. And then we have Misty Silent Hill, where there are monsters, but it's not too bad. And then there's Otherworld Silent Hill, where you face all of your worst nightmares, basically. Standard, in-water ending, 1 out of 8 endings. Oh, right, there's 2 new endings to this remake compared to the original. This has traveled 69 kilometers. Bunch of consumables, notes picked up 51. 475 try to open locked doors. Number of times checked maps, 715. Okay. Number of healing items used, 99. Times died, 3. Those 3 times were all Pyramid Head when I was messing around with him on that Blue Creek Apartments. Frick. Could have gotten 0 deaths if I didn't mess around with him. Okay, let's end this. You have gained access to New Game Plus, where you can play with access to additional items, graphic modes, and endings. Ooh, look at this! There is an ending where you get to, quote-unquote, resurrect Mary. I think that one leans a little bit more towards, like, the Silent Hill cult stuff. But yeah, that was Silent Hill 2. Finally played it for the first time after 20 plus years. Long overdue. I really like this remake. I like the attention to detail to put in, the music, the sound design. I really like the new cutscenes, how they had more facial expressions, and more nuanced body language and reactions to things that add to the subtle storytelling. I hope that with the success of this game, they continue to make more Silent Hill games. It's been a long time, but I think I will end the video here. Thank you for those who watched this series, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.